Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda, and today I have for you my plan with me for the week of December 23rd through the 29th. And this week I'm using a Polar Express themed kit from Little Owl Printables. This is a printable shop that I found on Etsy, which I will leave linked down below. And I am pairing this kit with a lot of silver foil. So right now, just laying down the full boxes, it honestly took me quite a while to figure out how exactly I wanted to lay these down because I am pulling in some quote full box overlays, and some of them needed to kind of go on specific days and things like that. But I kind of pre-planned this so that I wouldn't have to sit and figure it out while I was filming. I think I printed this on, it's just a matte paper, I think from Online Labels, which I printed using my laser printer, and it works pretty well, but I do think it would be better if I used my inkjet printer, which actually doesn't print anymore, because, don't use it very often, and then they just decide not to work. But I noticed that it did leave like some ink residue and stuff when I would kind of like press down on the stickers and things like that. So yeah, there's that. But other than that, I absolutely love this kit. Last year I used a Polar Express themed kit as well, which just so happens to be my absolute favorite Christmas movie. And I actually planned a readathon for this week around the Polar Express. And for anyone who doesn't know what a readathon is, it's basically a set period of time where the creator decides on reading prompts, and you can pick books that fit those prompts. And it's just kind of a nice week to check in with your fellow reading friends and see what everyone's reading and things like that. So I just built a readathon around it, mostly around the characters in the story. So I've got a prompt for the hero boy, the hero girl, Billy, the know-it-all kid, the conductor, and then a bonus for the song Believe, which is definitely my favorite Christmas song. But my favorite Christmas carol is Silent Night. So yeah, I hope to have people join if they can, and I'm really looking forward to reading a lot of books. But right now, I laid down all my glitter headers, my date covers with some date squares that I actually made myself, and then I cut the heart checklist flags down to 3. And I was debating originally on whether or not I was going to use the heart checklist flags, just because it's Christmas week, but I figured I wouldn't have enough going on throughout the days to fill up if I didn't have the checklist. Oh, and also one more thing to mention, I manipulated the files in Silhouette of this kit so that I only printed out what I needed. There are actually quite a few more stickers that came along with the kit, but I know my planning style pretty well at this point, so I knew what I did and didn't need. I've got a weekly checklist down there at the bottom of my sidebar, which honestly I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. It's mostly a space filler at this point. And then I decided to use the conductor suit and the Believe ticket for my, I guess, kind of like thankful thought spot. And then there's the perfect amount of space left to pull in one of those sticky note boxes. It's probably like a 3/4 box size, I would say. Which I don't exactly know what I'm going to write in there, but I'll find something. going in with the countdown to Christmas. I am going to pull those in on some patterned headers. And then figuring out and making sure that my full box overlays are going to work. So the 3 full box overlays I have are from another printable shop on Etsy called Sincerely D Designs. And this one just says, "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse." Obviously that had to go on Christmas Eve. And then the one over Santa's arm there just says, "All is calm, all is bright." All right, and now I'm pulling in my countdown. So on Monday we've got 2 days until Christmas, and then Tuesday is 1 day until Christmas. And I was having a hard time lining these up straight, so my head pops into frame quite a bit throughout this plan with me. But the script stickers as well are from that same printable shop, Sincerely D Designs, and I just print and cut and foiled them myself. All right, so now moving into the plans for the week. Monday, as I was telling you about, is the start of my readathon, which I called the Polar Express Readathon. So I'm just pulling in a quarter box there with a silver foiled mug of some hot beverage. Excuse me, that's from Clever Gal Crafts. And I tried to, normally I would pull in items, like functional items that actually match what's going on. So normally I would have a book there, but because there's only so many chances to pull in kind of like wintry Christmas stickers, I decided to use the cocoa there instead. And then I also put down a silver foiled garbage can from Sticky Sock Designs, and that's where this Christmas Eve and the Merry Christmas script are from that I will lay down as well. So just putting that over. Normally I would layer holidays over the full box, but since I have a full box overlay already, I decided to put it on a half box there. We will be celebrating with the kiddo anyway, so it's just kind of a good space filler. I will be working Christmas Eve, so this year I have Christmas Day and the day after off, which I don't particularly like. I'd rather have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off because we alternate with Maddie's mom every year. So this year we have him Christmas Eve. So I will be working, but I'm going to plan to start work pretty early. That way I can be off by 11 at the latest. And then I'm using the other Post-it note kind of box with the Christmas stick, and I'm pulling in a sticker from Creating & Co. This little character is called EXO, and he's just opening presents. And then on the sidebar as well, with that other blue Post-it note box, I pulled in a Santa bear from Grin and Bear It. We are hosting Christmas at our house this year. So it'll just be a lot of present opening. My family, even though this year we said it's going to be a small Christmas, there's massive amounts of presents under my tree, and my parents and brother haven't even brought theirs over yet. So we usually take like 4 or 5 hours to open presents, which sounds just ridiculous, but that's just kind of how we fill our day. We usually play games and stuff and then just cook. So that's why I decided to use the Merry Christmas sticker to fill up most of that day. now we're on to the weekend. And I don't have too many plans for the weekend, which is fine by me. I can't remember if I wasn't looking at the screen, so I don't know if I had already put down the silver foiled snowflake headers over top of the glitter headers, but that is something that I either have done or will do. And those again are from the same printable shop, and I just print cut and foiled them myself. Right, and then putting on the last two date covers there. I'm really always curious about how people celebrate Christmas with their family. We pretty much always have the same structure to our day, and it is really just my parents' sky for the past 5 years, essentially, and my brother, and if he has a girlfriend, usually them as well. And it's always a shock when people first spend Christmas with us to realize how long we take to do presents. So I have these cut washi strips from the kit that I am just using to pull in those colors and patterns onto the notes page there. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use this page, though it'll probably be, the top will be cleaning chores and the bottom will probably be the laundry that I do throughout the week. I'm not sure if the mic is picking up Maddie's voice right now, but he is being very passionate about Monopoly at the moment. My brother came over yesterday and they played 3 rounds of Monopoly Junior together, and my brother won the first round and then lost all 3 after that. And he wasn't happy because Monopoly is his game and he's super competitive, and to lose to an 8-year-old was a little bit of a blow to the ego, but I reassured him that that game is rigged, because I feel like all kids' games are super rigged. All right, so now moving into the kind of daily plans. I'm pulling in a flag, and then I'll have a motor oil can from another printable shop on Etsy called Print Printables, and this is just to mark that I need to check my oil. And then I've got some reading things going on Sunday. But first I'm pulling in another full box overlay, and this one just says Believe. So Sunday, I've got a quarter box for both the Chapter 5 of the Winter Magical Readathon opening, and then on Sunday, my Polar Express Readathon also ends. So I've got these 2 foiled book stickers because I forgot to use the stickers I originally planned, but those are from Sticky Sloth Designs. And then that pretty much brings us to the end of this plan with me. I'm going to fill out everything sticker and paper alike with my Pilot G2 gel pen in gold, and use the rest of the stickers from the kit as the days of the week progress. So I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I hope you all have a very, very happy Christmas with your families or whatever you're doing, and I will chat with you down in the comments until my next video. Bye.